Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And I did it. I'm finally caught up with my selections for the Cozy Mystery Book Club. You would think because it's my club that I started that I should have been the first one to finish these books, but no, but I am finally caught up. So let me give a little intro to this before I get into the Thursday Murder Club books. For those of you that do not know, in September, I started over here a Cozy Mystery Book Club. Now, what that means is that every month or every 2 months, depending on how many books are in the series that I pick, we are going to read a Cozy Mystery series. And we're going to read the first book all the way through. Now, I'm trying to pick series that don't have as many books in the series. Like, the most that I would pick is if the book had 6 or 7. Usually Cozy Mysteries are pretty short. The Thursday Murder Club books I'll be talking about today were a little bit longer. I didn't know that when I picked them. So it took me a little bit longer to get caught up on them because I'm reading so many other things at the same time. But going forward, I will pick books that will have no more than 6 or 7. The series that I picked, The Golden Motel Murders, for November, only had 2 books in the series. I'm caught up on those as well. Well, I read the first one, so I just read the second one and finished it last night on my walk. I finished it. So every month or every 2 months, I will make a Cozy Mystery Book Club announcement, and I will announce what the series will be for the next month. Now for December, no, I'm not making the announcement today. It will be in the next couple days. For December, I am picking a all Christmas themed Cozy Mystery series. I'm very, very excited about it. And I don't want to give you guys any hints. There's lots of Christmas themed Cozy Mystery series out there. And I don't want to tell you how many books, but it's doable. It's doable in the month of December if you guys want to read them. You can read them any time of the year. But I mean, I've read Cozy Mysteries that are Christmas themed in June before. So let's get into the September and October Cozy Mystery books, which were the Thursday Murder Club mystery books. Now, and by Richard Osman. There were 4 out already, and then the 5th one came out, The Impossible Fortune, came out September 30th, 2025. So the reasons why I picked this series was that I had read the first one already, and I wanted to read the other 4, or the other 3 that were out. And so that had been my plan, to read the other 3 a long time ago after I finished the first one. But I just was reading other stuff. So then the movie came out on Netflix, and I saw the movie, and I thought, oh, this is perfect, because people will be watching the movie and reading the book, and so then we can just continue with the series. I also knew that the 5th book in the series was coming out in September. Now, my plan going forward with this group is, for example, let's say if Richard Osman releases the 6th book next year, then we will read the 6th book next year, all of us together. So that way we'll just be on track reading. We'll read up on an entire series. I won't be picking series that have 20 and 30 books in the series. That's too much to catch, unless I did like 4 months, and I'm not going to do that. So I'll be picking shorter series that are ongoing and unless they concluded after like 4 books or something like that. But anyway, like my favorite series of life is the Misfortune series by Jana DeLeon. But I think there's 34 books in the series. I think she just put out her 34th or 35th book. So it's not on Audible yet. I'm waiting until it comes out on Audible because I love the narration by Cassandra Campbell. But anyway, it's like I wouldn't pick a 34 book series. But anyway, so that's the reason why I picked the Thursday Murder Club books. Plus I loved the first one. I really, really enjoyed the first one. I actually went in here to see what I rated the first one. Because I was like, when I was walking last night and I was finishing it, I was like, did I give the first one 5 stars? I couldn't remember. Now, my rating system on books is interesting because, like, if I love a cozy mystery, I usually give it, like, if I really, really like it, I'll give it 4 stars. If it is like, I love the characters, I think the mystery is, usually on books, like, if a thriller is good, but then it also has, like, a profound, like, impact on me, it'll get 5 stars. But just like a solid thriller is for me 4 stars. If a book is good and I would recommend it to somebody, but it just is not like the character development's a little lacking or whatever, 3 stars. A 1 star is like, I could hardly get through it, but great attempt at writing a book. 2 stars is like, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's okay. So for me, a 3, 4, and 5 is not bad. A 3 for me is like, it was a solid read. There's just some things I would do differently. A 4, especially for cozy mysteries, could be like a 5 in another book, if that makes sense. So I wanted to look, and I was kind of surprised because the first one I really, really loved, but I gave it 4 stars. A lot of cozy mysteries, like the Janet DeLeon ones, I think I give like all 5 stars too, because I just love that series. But the first one, the Thursday Murder Club, I gave 4 stars too. How it was for me, oh wait. It doesn't show my rating on here. Okay, let me go in here and look. Thursday Murder Club, the first one, did I give it 5 stars? I gave it 4 stars. For me, and I'm not going to get into a lot of details about each of the books. I'll just kind of tell you what I thought about each one of them, or kind of what I thought about them conclusively as a whole. People have asked me, like, how does the book club work? Okay, the book club works this way. This is our very first video reviewing books over here. Is that we read the books together. I make a video kind of giving a brief overview of what I thought. And then you guys share in the comment sections. See, it's like a book club. Like I share, and then in the comment section you share what you thought about the books. I'm not going to do a live stream about it. Reese Witherspoon, Good Morning America, they don't do all that. So we're just reading the books together is basically it. Okay, so the way that the books went for me was the first one I loved. I thought it was such a unique, cast of characters. You know, you have 4 people in there, plus some of their partners and whatever that are in their 80s. And then there was this detective, Donna DeFreitas, who I absolutely loved her character. I thought in the first one, the mystery was pretty simple. Cozy mysteries, which a lot of people are saying this isn't considered a cozy mystery. This is more of a mystery. Okay. There's a lot of cozy elements to it, like with the food and the friendships. There's not like hardcore violence or sex in it. It checks all the boxes for me for a cozy mystery. But anyway, I love the first one because there was a simplicity to it. The second and the third one, for me, and I almost kind of felt like he didn't really know what to do with it. Like, it kind of missed it a little bit for me. It got into, just there was like, and not so much with the characters. I love the characters in it. But it got, like, the mystery got so complicated and almost kind of, it just was confusing to me. Like, I was confused listening to these books. The fourth one, for me, it picked it back up again. And one of the things I loved about the fourth one was Elizabeth, who's one of the main characters, and her husband has dementia. And I think, like I was talking about this in my vlog channel, that like my age group right now, I'm 53, and my friends that are older, you know, in the next 10 years, like a lot of their parents are in memory care units. I mean, it's something that I feel like, I was talking to one of my good friends about it last night. I said, you know, it's interesting to me that I don't remember my parents, like when I was younger, talking about their friends, like parents in memory care units. And she said, because we took care of our parents at home, like when we were, you know, when our parents were our age. I think it's interesting that now, like a lot of people are in memory care units. These books take place at Cooper's Chase, which is this, isn't that what it's called, Cooper's Chase? I think that's right. Which is like this retirement community with apartments that people live in and stuff. The fourth one talks so much about dementia. I don't want to ruin these also for anybody that hasn't caught up yet, but the fourth one talks so much about dementia. And I thought it showed all angles of it because something happens with dementia in there towards the end of it. But I thought even like the way that like Joyce responds to it and Elizabeth responds to it, I thought like it shows both sides of the same coin. I love that they did that. That not everybody agrees on how to handle situations like that. And that's one of the things I like about the book, is that even though they're really close friends, they don't all agree with each other on stuff. By the fifth one to me, the first one was the best. The fifth one to me was the second best. The fourth one was the third best. And then I think it went second and third. The third one to me was a wash. So the best one for me was The Thursday Murder Club. The Man Who Died Twice is the second one. The Bullet That Missed is the third one. The Last Devil to Die is the fourth one. And The Impossible Fortune, which just came out in September, is the fifth one. And that was my favorite one so far, The Impossible Fortune. I think part of it is kind of the humor too, that in the last couple books, there is this like, it's not just the last one, which was about crypto coin and things like that. In the last couple books, there's been like this moment where it's all about like big amounts of money. And I think that their attitude about it, especially being older, is like, what are we going to do with all this? What would anybody do with all this money anyway? And so I kind of love it, but it's always kind of this ironic turn of fate at the end of it, where it's like somebody's going to get a lot of money. Like in the last one, they were talking about like $500 million, but then it doesn't turn out to be that way. And there's always humor to these, which I love as well. One of the things that I think that Richard Osman is really missing in the second, third, fourth, and fifth book is Donna DeFreitas. Donna DeFreitas, to me, and the opposition between, if you read the first one, she comes in there to give a lecture and they start asking her murder questions, and so they use her on the case that they're trying to solve in the first one. So the Thursday Murder Club is a group of people at this Cooper's Chase that they get together to solve cold cases, but then they start solving new cases that happen as well. In the second, third, fourth, and fifth book, Donna DeFreitas isn't in it as much. In fact, she starts dating somebody. I think it's in the, is it in the second book? It might be in the third book. She starts dating somebody that's part of like, kind of like that they've used before as well, that's younger, that's part of their group. She starts dating him. Now, I love the romantic relationship, and I don't want to ruin it if nobody's gotten that far yet of who it is. I love that relationship, but with each book, like in the second book, they work with Donna a little bit. She's like working on the outside of the case. On the third one, she's working on a different case and they interact with her a little bit. By the fourth and fifth book, she's hardly in it at all. And I really, like, I miss that. Like, there's like there's other people that are dating like relatives of Donna's and things like that. That's where you see her a little bit. But I miss Donna being in the books. I missed the polarization of Donna with the four people that are in the Thursday Murder Club. Like, I really, really missed that. One of the things I did love was, and I can't remember which one it was, it's Victor, who, I think it was in the third book. It was the third book, I believe, where somebody that is seen as part of the villain then moves into Cooper's Chase and becomes part of the, like, helping the Thursday Murder Book Club. It's kind of like they'll welcome anybody as they get older. They're very forgiving. There's a lot of life lessons in these books as well, which I thought was fantastic, which I think is fantastic. I enjoy them. I mean, when I was finishing it last night, when I was walking, I was like, I will read the sixth one, but I have to say, as far as a series for me, it's interesting because I really, really enjoy the characters. The characters carry 5 books, but the mysteries sometimes, I think the reason why I like the fifth one, the mystery with the crypto coin, and I will say this, there's a new character that they introduced, like I think they introduced her in the second book, and her name is Connie, and she's in jail for a couple of books, and then she gets out of jail, and then she's seeing Abraham as like a therapist. And then she's kind of like mentoring this girl that she was in prison with named Tia. And, but she's like also trying to like teach her about life and stuff. I love Connie as a character. I think the introduction of Connie was fantastic. The thing about it is that I love the characters, but I think like it seems like he figured out the simplicity of the crime in the fifth one and where it came back to like the first one. The second, third, and fourth one, the crimes, the murders, there was like so many people. It was complicated. It was hard to even keep up with some of the names in it. By the fifth one, it's kind of a return to the first one again. And it's also them working together more. Like in the second, third, and fourth book, they're kind of like all working a little bit separately. I love that Joyce narrates all of them, like from the beginning and the end, and kind of gives updates about her daughter. Oh, what was it, the fourth one, or was it the fifth one that was about the wedding? Joanna's wedding, Joyce's daughter. I think it was the fifth one. Or was it the fifth one? No, I think it was, or maybe, because it's his friend. Yeah, it was the fifth one. So, was it the fifth one or was it the fourth one? Now I can't remember when I just got out of it. Anyway, where it's his best man that is part of it. It was the fifth one. I love the whole wedding thing about it, because I can remember my mom talking when she was older, before she passed away, about her and her friends would go to the wedding, and Joyce talking about the wedding. I don't know, you just really get to know the characters, but I have to ask myself, as I'm reading further in the series, am I in love with the characters? I mean, yes, like I've said this for many, many years, if I fall in love with a character, that will carry books for me. But in all honesty, at some point, the mysteries become so confusing to me that I'm like, I don't really understand what's going on, that I almost would prefer to just read a book about the characters that's not even really a mystery. I like the mystery part, but I almost feel like the characters get kind of diluted because he gets so into the solving of the mystery, but the mystery is very confusing to me at parts. But anyway, maybe I'm the only one that felt that way. I just felt like the further the books went, like the second, third, and fourth one, it became very complicated. By the fifth one, I mean, they're bringing in exes that were supposedly dead and art thieving. It's just, it's very complicated. Forgeries and all. I was just very complicated I was very confused by a lot of it. By the fifth one, I feel like it was kind of a return to it. There was minimal characters. I felt like it made a lot of sense. The minimization of Donna DeFreitas, the detective in there, I think is a really poor choice for Richard Osman. I love her as a character. And if you watch the movie, she's a lot different in the movie than she is in the books. In the books, I mean, she kind of knows, like, in the movie, she always kind of was taking, like, a back step to them. But in the book, she realizes they're trying to, like, get under her skin, and she thinks they're kind of comical. And she's just a go-getter in the book. In the books, I should say. But it's like as the books get further on, she's not really in them anymore. And I really like her as a character. I really liked her playing against them, like I said. So anyway, I enjoyed them. I didn't think they were great. I gave the last one and the first one 4, and I gave the other 3 stars. I thought they were solid reads. I thought that they were well written. I thought the character development was fantastic. I just got very confused at times. So anyway, let me know if you read them. I will be doing this week on my channel, I will be doing my reaction to the Golden Motel Murder, so I'm done with that one. I'll be making my announcement for the December Cozy Mystery Club. And then my friend Nikki and I are putting together, well, we've put it together, it's ready to go, an advent calendar read-along plus 2 Christmas thrillers for December that will start on December 1st. And I'm going to be announcing that probably tomorrow, Wednesday, so everybody can get their books ready in time. Most of them are available on Kindle Unlimited, but you can also get them in paperback, so I'm real excited about that. Lots of book videos this week. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.